And what's going on, everybody? Once again, I am your boy, Demond Alvarez, aka Mr. Soul of a Man 50 to the 4. And today we are going to do a very special reading for a Mr. Tyler Perry. We're not going to necessarily get into his business, but he's hot off the BET Awards, off his lifetime achievements and all of that good stuff. Y'all know who he is, Tyler Perry, the actor, the mogul. He has his own studio down there in Atlanta. He's Mr. Everything, pretty much. So we are just going to do an inspirational reading for pretty much his fans, people who just really need to be inspired, so to speak. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 9 cards. 9. Like the count of Sesame Street. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. This is more like a tribute to him, man, because I'm from New Orleans. He's from New Orleans, and I'm getting out there doing big things, and not necessarily trying to be like him, but just trying to light my own path, so to speak. And that's one thing he talked about last night in his speech was, like a lot of people, they were doing like the hashtag, it was last year with the Oscars, hashtag Oscars so white. And he was like, well, hey, why not just take your own money instead of begging somebody to be at their table and do your own thing, so to speak. So it was like I'm doing. But let's go ahead and get into this thing. Card number 1, the Hermit card. The Hermit card basically speaks about being by yourself, being on your own path, staying in your own lane, so to speak. You see, you see this individual with their stick, they're in their boat and they're going to the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And so that's pretty much what we're going to do. That's what we're all doing. We're trying to find the light at the end of our tunnel. We're trying to find our prosperity. We're trying to find our own happiness. We're trying to get our glow back. We're trying to get our happiness on, get our groove going, man, so to speak, but it does take, like they say, hard work, dedication, especially if you're in a situation where you don't necessarily know anybody, like, whatever it is you're trying to do, and it's like you're figuring it out as you're going along. Just like what I'm doing, like in the spiritual journey, I had my ancestors, the God and, various other, angels and, so the Orisha, so on and so forth. So, and with that being said, is that, you do have that self-love, that self-determination. Every day I don't feel like getting up and doing tarot, because I have other things that I really love to do. But I push myself, and I know that there are people out there who really need to be helped. And this is a talent that I love to share. And card number 2, resurrection. This basically means when the prayers go up, the blessings come down. So this means that you have your ancestors, your spiritual guide. Just tell his ancestors, his spiritual guides all around him. He's big in prayer, God, all of that good stuff. So, and this is also saying, when you step out, you're going to have universal divine growth behind you. So it's like you have to have your feet planted and rooted, like, on solid ground, so to speak, so that, like when you're praying, those prayers are answered, you're uplifted, you feel good, that you can get out there, you feel like you're conquered the world, so to speak. But remember, when praises go up, blessings come down. And just always remember, see the little lights in the cards. That's basically saying, like, your spiritual guides, your ancestors are always with you on your journey. So, never, I know it's easy to get down on yourself and not believe in yourself and feel like, I've been trying for 2 days and it hasn't happened for me yet. Like I've been on this tarot journey, and not just that, just the spiritual journey. And, it really is up and down. Honestly, it is up and down. Some days I feel like it, I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. Some days, not so much. But, and I mean, that's just being honest. That's just being honest. And, but I continue to go and grow and learn and be renewed and fulfilled. And, I'm going to honor my destiny, honor my ancestors, God, all of that good stuff. So, Card number three. Card number three is the Magician's card. The Magician's card is basically saying you have the power to speak things into existence. You have the power to manifest things. However it is you do that. If you go down on bended knee, if you go to the church, if you doing stuff with candles, if you believe in saints, if you believe in certain deities, God, however it is you do that. But you do have that power of manifestation to put things out there so that it can come back to you. But remember, while you're putting it out there, just remember that you have to put in the work. Just like right now, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm putting in work so that I can continue to climb the mountain and continue to get to where I need to get to, so to speak. Card number four, gratitude. Just be thankful for where you are. Be thankful for what you have. I know a lot of times it's easy to get caught up in the, oh, I don't have, and I don't see, because I think sometimes as human beings, we are creatures of habit. We are, and a lot of times we want everything to be right there so we can touch it and feel it. It doesn't always work like that. It doesn't always work like that. So I always say gratitude changes your altitude, and just being happy for the gifts and talents that you have, for everything that you have in abundance. The just the ability to just get up, get out there, and just make moves and just make it happen for yourself. So that's how you get your. That's another way you get your abundance, man. Just being happy and just being thankful and just not cursing life in the world every day you get up. So card number five, letting go. Card number five, letting go. Whatever it is you have that's holding you back, let that go, man. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. Some of us have these emotional, physical scars from past hurt, trauma. That can be physical, that can be psychological. If you need help, go out there and get some help. Seriously. There are people out there that are willing to help you. If you need to go talk to a psychologist or whatever you need to do, go and get some help. Seriously. So that you can, whatever those deep rooted, seated, things that are inside of you, sometimes you need to make peace with it, bury it deep. So, so that y'all can move forward. Card number six, the Sun. This is about joy. This is about, so you've done 1 through 5. Card number 6 pops up. This is the Sun. This is about your happiness, getting your abundance, your joy, getting back into and moving forward into who you are going to be. Just showing the world, those doubters, those naysayers, the haters. I think sometimes, some of us, we can be our biggest obstacles and stumbling blocks because we have these things in our heads like, oh, it's not going to happen. This isn't, how am I, blah, blah, blah. But just know that the sun will always shine, and, the next day will always be brighter than when the sun went down the previous day. So just remember, you do have joy coming in your life. So just remember that. That's card number 6, joy, the sun, happiness. The Hangman card. This is gonna be about waiting, stagnation. There's a butterfly letting nature take its course. Just sitting back, looking at everything that you have in front of you, and also kind of sitting back, looking at the bigger picture, so to speak. So not your hangups. Also, if you have any little hangups about yourself, get over that. You are who you are, and you were abundantly made to be exactly who you are. So don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about this person has 1 million followers on this and that and blah blah blah. But you don't know their life though. They could have paid for those followers. A lot of people, like myself, I got to grind it out day in and day out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll say that. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, man. So yeah, so that's the Hangman's card. Card number 8, the Strength card. as you can see in this card, sometimes, we are going to have those haters, people that talk about us, doubt us, they're going to let you go. They're going to, oh, you may leave a job today and say like, oh man, you know what? I really feel like today I'm going to go and start my own business. Of course, people, when you start your own business, people may be excited like in the first few seconds. They never forget about it. Maybe forget about you. Then you'll start posting stuff, and then they'll start seeing stuff. Then you'll be like, Then you'll really start growing, and be like, those people are probably gonna start falling off. And they'll be like, oh, I always knew you could do it, blah blah blah. But they're probably fake. Not everybody, but a lot of them. Because a lot of people really don't want to see you. Not everybody, but some people just don't want to see you doing better than than them. Be it an ego thing, be it a cultural thing, be it whatever it is. But that's just people's mentality. Um, yeah, also the strength card, just also believing in yourself, man. Just having that strength and that courage and that enthusiasm to just keep pushing, just to keep make it happen, make it happen for yourself, no matter what. And card number 9, the battle card. Know that when you get there, that it's still a journey, man. That it's still, the battle may just be with yourself. You may get there and you may make, let's say you make, I don't know, 30 million. That 30 million may be great for you in your life. You may just be like, well, I'm done. I'm gonna retire, and that may be it for you. But me, I keep pushing, I keep going, because you work so hard to get to where you were. And I'd be damned if I let myself or anybody else take that away from me. So that is the battle card, the battle from within. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in with me on this inspirational celebrity read for Mr. Tyler Perry, aka Madea. But yeah, but you guys have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, book your readings, and share this video, leave a comment down below. And as always, I'm out this piece, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.